Observation balloons played a significant role in military operations until World War I. Typically filled with hydrogen or coal gas, they were tethered to the ground and allowed to ascend to heights exceeding 1,000 feet. Their use began in the late 18th century, notably during the French Revolutionary Wars. By the American Civil War, both Union and Confederate forces employed balloons to gather intelligence. They offered a stable platform for detailed observation, and were often equipped with telegraphs or signal flags to communicate findings to ground forces. During World War I, they were particularly useful on the Western Front, where trench warfare created static battle lines. Balloon observers could direct artillery fire with greater accuracy, spot enemy advances, and monitor the effects of bombardments. Despite their advantages, observation balloons were vulnerable to enemy aircraft and anti-aircraft fire, prompting the development of fighter planes tasked with balloon busting. On September 17, 1908, a historic event unfolded that marked a somber milestone in the pursuit of flight. At the time, the Wright brothers' Model A aircraft was a pivotal development in aviation history, showcasing their continuous efforts to perfect their flying machine. Invited to Fort Myer, Orville Wright was at the helm of the aircraft, accompanied by Lieutenant Thomas Selfridge, a brave passenger and U.S. Army officer. The flight was intended to highlight the aircraft's capabilities and secure a contract with the military for the purchase of their innovative flying machines. Little did they know that this demonstration would be marred by tragedy, becoming the site of the first documented airplane crash. Disaster struck mid-air, resulting in the tragic death of Lieutenant Selfridge, who became the first person to lose their life in a powered airplane crash. Orville Wright survived but was badly injured. This event not only underscored the inherent risks of pioneering in flight, but also spurred advancements in aviation safety and technology. Born in 1894 in Owen Sound, Ontario, Billy Bishop was a Canadian flying ace of World War I, credited with 72 victories, making him one of the top Allied aces of the war. He joined the Royal Flying Corps in 1915 after initial service in the Canadian Cavalry. His most notable feat occurred on June 2, 1917, when he single-handedly attacked a German airfield at dawn, an act of extraordinary bravery that earned him the Victoria Cross. Throughout his career, Bishop's exploits were marked by daring and tenacity, often engaging enemy aircraft under challenging conditions. After the war, he became an influential figure in Canadian aviation, playing a significant role in promoting and developing the industry. He served as Director of Recruiting for the Royal Canadian Air Force during World War II, further cementing his legacy. Billy Bishop became a symbol of Canadian courage and tenacity, and his legacy is commemorated through various honors. Born in 1894 in Dauphin, Manitoba, William Barker was a distinguished Canadian flying ace during World War I. He joined the Canadian Expeditionary Force in December 1914 and transferred to the Royal Flying Corps in 1916. Barker's exceptional skills as a pilot and marksman earned him 50 confirmed aerial victories, making him one of the top aces of the war. He was known for his daring and aggressive flying style, often engaging multiple enemy aircraft simultaneously. His most famous exploit occurred on October 27, 1918, when he single-handedly took on a formation of German fighters, downing 4 enemy planes despite being severely wounded. For his extraordinary bravery and service, Barker received numerous awards, including the Victoria Cross, the highest military decoration awarded for valor. After the war, he briefly served as the first president of the Toronto Maple Leafs hockey team and continued his involvement in aviation. Eugene Bullard, born in 1895 in Columbus, Georgia, made history as the first African-American military pilot during World War I. Moving to France in 1913, Bullard found opportunities that shaped his extraordinary career. When World War I broke out, he enlisted in the French Foreign Legion, showing exceptional bravery in combat and earning several medals, including the Croix de Guerre. In 1916, Bullard joined the French Air Service, where he trained as a pilot and flew with the Lafayette Flying Corps, a group of American volunteers serving France before the United States entered the war. He flew numerous combat missions, distinguishing himself as a skilled and daring aviator, and demonstrated remarkable resilience, often returning from missions with his plane riddled with bullets. Posthumously, Bullard received numerous honors, including induction into the Georgia Aviation Hall of Fame, recognizing his trailblazing contributions and unwavering spirit. Referred to as the Ace of Aces, Francesco Baracca was Italy's most celebrated fighter pilot during World War I. Born in 1888 in Lugo, Italy, he initially served as a cavalry officer before transferring to aviation. He quickly distinguished himself with exceptional flying skills and a cool demeanor under pressure. Flying a Nieuport 11 and later a Spad 7, he achieved 34 confirmed aerial victories, making him Italy's top-scoring ace. His emblem, a black prancing horse, adorned the fuselage of his aircraft and later inspired the iconic Ferrari logo, linking his legacy to automotive history. Baracca was known for his chivalry in the air, often sparing enemy pilots after disabling their aircraft. His contributions to Italy's war effort were immense, not only in terms of his combat record, but also in boosting the morale of his fellow pilots and the Italian public. He was tragically killed in action on June 19, 1918, during the Battle of the Piave River,